but I've met Pharrell.
I didn't know.
I met Pharrell years and years back. We done a book interview for him for his book Happy. The song Happy, he was doing a lyric book for it. And we done an interview for him, and we were like talking to Pharrell. Going to Pizza Express, get a call. Do the kids want to come on stage with Pharrell? And we're all sat there like, yes, of course. You look like The Rock.
WrestleMania, the main event, Gunther versus Cruz del Toro.
Yeah, fully. Like, that's like... I'm going to talk directly to the camera here, okay? Right. I just want to stalk and masturbate, like, brother.
Hey guys.
You say hello everyone and welcome back to the Uncensored Podcast, episode whatever.
Hello everybody and welcome to the fuck. Hello everyone and welcome fuck.
Are you good?
No.
Hello, fuck!
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Uncensored Podcast. It is the first episode of 2025 and we are kicking the year off with a bang. We are here with the legendary, the high exalted, the guy who made MVP and allegedly other songs, Keeaun Jones.
Yeah!
Ollie is also here.
Hi.
I can't believe I just dabbed, by the way. That's
Tragic,
Fuck
yeah.
the fuck.
Tragic.
Kick him off.
I'm sorry,
If
guys.
we can get an action replay on that one. So, Keeaun, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well. And yourself?
I am doing swell. And
Good,
Ollie, how are
good,
you doing?
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going.
So the last episode we had that came out was
We recorded in April, so...
Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to think. I think it was Recreants. It might have been Recreants. Anyway, it's been a while, but we are back now, and for the first time, me and Ollie are full-time back. You're getting 2 a week we're recording. They're still not going to come out for 9 years, but that's not the point here. And we're kicking it off with a great guest today, something a bit outside our normal field. Tom, please don't kill me. We have a hip-hop artist that ventures to every corner of the music industry. So, Keeaun, how would you describe your music?
I would say I'm very, very unique, I would say. I don't stick to a genre. Like, obviously, I had a song called Houston, came out 2023. That's like UK rap and whatever. And then you've got, on my recent album, more like Steve Lacy kind of stuff, more like Frank Ocean, Tyler, the Creator. And then you've got my unreleased, Paint the Sky.
Oh, wait.
Paint the Sky, which is just an immense, like, vocal and instrumental, like... It's just phenomenal, how I've made that.
What I will say, you don't need to bother calling it unreleased, because by the time this is out, that's
most
going to
likely.
be classic.
More than likely, more than likely, yeah.
Why do you think you jump around genres so much?
Probably because, like, I don't like it when people say he's a rapper, he's a singer. I'd rather people say he's a musician or he's an artist, because when I say I made running, for example, right? So with running, it was a completely different thing that I haven't done before, like something like kind of pop punky 2000s kind of thing, which was something I obviously haven't done before because I obviously done Hand Me Down, Fields, and then Houston, Back to You, like things. Like, I just like it when I'm not stuck to something because then I can show my versatility, which also brings in more people because not everyone likes the same thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But do you think at any point, maybe after a few projects down the road, do you think you will start to conform down into what more you would call your sound?
Oh,
more
100%.
keeping to a set genre?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I feel like something like Paint the Sky will be my sound because it's a very... I'm one of them people that I love an instrumental. An instrumental makes a song, 100%. Like, the beat and everything makes the song for me. Like, the lyrics are just a sprinkle on the top, and the singing is the sprinkle on the top. So I feel like that is going to be my sound, like, kind of euphoric, kind of, like, something very, like, in your face, but at the same time, very chilled at the start, and, like, just kind of builds up, and just a mental brain explosion at the end. Like, something like that, 100%.
Those crescendo numbers, the
Yeah.
ones that they start slow and they gradually build up.
Yeah, 100%.
And you mentioned to me that the next project you're working is more of a concept album. Is that something that you want to, like, go into more in making everything that interlink, that big story?
Yeah, I feel like with Hector's Love, that was supposed to be that in my head when I was making that was going to be a trio, There was going to be Hector's Love and 2 others. But I realised if I was to do that, I'd have to do that every year on my anniversary, realistically. Because obviously it was for my girlfriend. So, like, I feel like with this next album coming out, obviously the whole concept is life and death.
Yeah.
It's like the journey through the album will be you're born and then you're dead at the end. So I feel like something, I know it's crazy. So I feel like something to do with that, something very conceptual, like sort of like Quedeca. That's what I'm kind of going for. Something very conceptual for the next few projects. I feel like that would really work, especially with like my new promoting strategies and everything. 100% work, yeah.
Yeah. I'm realising now most of our normal start questions don't work because we know Keeaun.
Yeah.
We can't really ask, so what's your name? How did you come up with the name Keeaun Jones?
Well, my mother and father.
We're not related, by the way.
I know.
It's a common misconception because we look very similar.
Fuck, I'm so far off out of shot.
Yeah, come in, there you go. We're all friends here.
Keeaun, who would you say are your biggest inspirations in the field?
Oh, I've got 3.
Okay.
Already come to mind. Number 1, Big T, Tyler the Creator.
Can't wait to see him live.
Honestly, I've listened to this bloke since I was, 5?
Yeah.
When I first heard his song, what did I hear? Yonkers, on the radio in the lorry with my dad.
On the radio?
On the radio, right? We were listening to pirated radio, mate.
Oh, fair.
Old pirated radio.
I was going to say, you don't hear that on Heart FM.
Yeah, fully, yeah. So he was chucking it on. I was like, oh, Dad, who's this? Tyler, the Creator. I was like, okay. So I've listened to him since then. Like, I've listened to every single album. Like, I've rated every album. Like, I even tried to do a YouTube channel where I rated different albums, which didn't work. But
that was the whole channel.
Yep. Just rated albums.
Like
I was
Anthony Fantano?
Yeah, I was literally that, but worse. Another inspiration, big inspiration, I would have to say, would be Ice Cube, because mainly because I grew up in a family where music was played all the time, every single day. I'd wake up, MTV would be on, and one of the main people that were always playing was Ice Cube and NWA and all that. So I feel like because I was really drawn to that rebellious side of the music, kind of like fuck what you think, I'm doing my own thing kind of thing.
Yeah,
that's wicked. And another one would be I Prevail. The band I Prevail. They are fucking immense.
That's so good.
The fact that I nearly saw them live, and then me and my missus broke up. Ooh. I was thinking, fuck you. She had the tickets. I was like, fuck you. Right. So then, they're fucking amazing. Like, I feel like they, if I was to take an aspect out of each of them people, right, I'd say Tyler's instrumentals.
Yep.
Right. I'd say Cube's don't give a fuck attitude.
Yeah.
And I'd say I Prevail's lyricism.
Yeah.
And how they portray things in their songs. Like, say, I don't know, something from their latest album. I've forgotten any of the song names. Literally, any of them songs, you could listen to one and you'd be like, fuck, like, that's relatable. That's something that someone could genuinely just go through. Like, someone could in our group could be going through now. Like, you listen to that and you're thinking, like, fuck, like, this is, like, music.
Yeah.
Like, this is good. Do you know what I mean? But, yeah, no, them 3 are, like, them 3 main top picks.
Yeah.
Are genuinely like who I aspire to be like, in a sense.
That's fair. And one thing I find really interesting about the music industry, it's such a domino effect.
Yeah.
Because it's like all those people you've named, they have spoke to someone at some point and went, these are my 3 biggest inspirations.
Yeah.
Like I remember listening to them and I thought, well, and so you gain such a large web of like, you take like lead singer of I Prevail, for example, who listens to this band,
yeah.
and they like took from this lyricism and this like production, and then these 3 bands, and like it's such a big web, and I think that's one of my favourite things about music is it pulls from all corners.
Yeah, because if you watch a video of Kanye West playing Through the Wire to Pharrell Williams for the first time, so obviously at this point Kanye wasn't really known, but Pharrell
was a producer.
Pharrell was like him, and Pharrell it's weird seeing Pharrell Williams say to Kanye fucking West, "You're gonna make it, you're gonna do this," and then you've got people like Travis Scott, Tyler, and like Baby Keem and Kendrick seeing Kanye and thinking, "Oh, I want to do what he does," and then you've got the next people like Ken Carson seeing what like Carti does and being like, "Oh, I want to do what you do," and then you've got Riley Archer, seeing what Ken Carson does. I want to do what you do. But yeah, like it's mental, like how it all works.
Yeah, I remember
like,
Riley Archer. He listened to a Ken Carson song and went,
back
"I want
to
to
you.
make back to you." Yeah.
Listen to Sydney Sweeney and went back to you. 100%.
Yeah, but I mean, Pharrell, he's so. I know he's. You can't call him underrated because he's so popular, but he is not respected like he should be nowadays.
Yeah.
Because like from a production level, I'd probably say he's my favourite producer. I know Jay-Z is like, or Kanye are the easy choices.
Thank you,
But I
Jay-Z.
will. Yeah. I will always say, and I always have, Pharrell Williams. He just has that, and there are so many iconic songs from my childhood that were produced by Pharrell, and I didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even know it.
I mean, like, you may not know this. I might have talked about this, but I've met Pharrell.
I didn't know.
I met Pharrell years and years back with Riley. Riley's mum sorted it out because she was working with him at the time. And we done a book interview for him for his book Happy. The song Happy, he was doing a lyric book for it. And we done an interview for him, and we were like talking to Pharrell. I'll get the video up soon. Talking to Pharrell, I was like, I asked him a question. I said, "What is a happy helper?" That was my question. And he was just like talking to me, whatever. Going to Pizza Express. Get a call. Do the kids want to come on stage with Pharrell? And we're all sat there like, yes, of course. Like, but at the big age of 7 years old, you don't really quite grasp what's just happened.
Yeah.
I've been on a stage in London with the guy that knows Snoop Dogg. Like, I've been on a stage, like, it's mental to think about, especially now I'm venturing into my own music career.
Yeah.
Like, to think that this guy who I look up to, who I've produced so many beats like him, like, it's mental that kind of how that works. It's funny because we have, in our dining room, we've got no photos of our family, just all of us together. The only family photo we have is with Pharrell. If you come over next time, I'll get you both round and you'll have a look. Like, it's mental. But
yeah, but the thing is, it's like a story like that. Then this is what I mean about that interlinked web.
Yeah.
In 10 years' time, you're going to be sat on some sofa in an interview, and you're going to go, "I met Pharrell."
yeah,
Like, and then it loops, it keeps going. There's another artist who was inspired by Keeaun Jones.
yeah, hopefully.
And then that artist inspired somebody else.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know, I actually didn't know that. And yeah, if you can find the video, we'll have it overlaid like over the
Yeah,
top
there
here
you go.
while
You
you're
can put
talking
it in
about
now.
Young man,
What is a happy helper?
a happy helper is someone who carries the uniform. Yeah, is happy.
And they help.
And they help. People. That's right.
Yeah, I probably would have put it in when you were talking about
fuck
it.
it, yeah,
But
go
yeah,
on.
no, never mind. Yeah, it goes in now. Well, no, it doesn't. It goes in when he
goes
said
when-
now,
yeah.
not when I said now.
There
And
you
none of
go.
these nows are what he means.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Comedy at its finest.
I'll come sit back down.
That was beautiful.
Bosh.
Ollie, I'll let you ask the next question.
Oh fuck.
I was like,
You want to talk? If we want to talk about like your favourite albums and stuff that have really like inspired you to kick in and start making music yourself.
Okay, right. The album that really stands out, like really stands out.
Question
to
that fucking
me.
bad. Just gagged. What the fuck?
no, I had hair in my mouth.
The album that really stands out to me, Gorillaz, Demon Days, because that is like the first album I ever got, like the first album I listened to entirely, and it's still one of my favourite albums ever. Like Damon Albarn and like everyone doing all that, like it's amazing. Demon Days, 100%. I would also say Bastard, Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that was my kind of view as if I think Tyler the Creator, I don't think like him, I think Bastard.
Yeah.
I always think Bastard because that's who Tyler is in a sense. Like, he's still that guy, but he hides it. And in my head, I feel like he's still that guy, but he just doesn't want to show it anymore because of how people are nowadays. You can't say that you're going to do this, that, and the other to some girl, like in Chromacopia.
Whoa.
But realistically, you can't.
We're
Like,
not.
you can't say that.
Hang on, are you saying there's something wrong with that? Wait.
Well, yes, there's something wrong with
Well,
that.
yeah,
Wait,
no.
I just meant, are you saying there's something wrong with not being able to say that now?
No.
I was going to say.
I'm saying I'm making a statement saying you can't say that now.
Yeah.
I'm saying that like you can't like if you listen to She, for example,
Yeah.
the shit he talks about in that song, and that's still
But
played.
yeah, it's one of most of his popular songs.
And that's still played. That shit, like I just want to stalk and masturbate. Like,
Yeah.
brother, are you good? And then
Can you
you've
put
got
that in the highlight reel for the beginning, please?
yeah, there you go. And then you've got Like Him now. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah, like him.
I do think he needs to go back to that more kind of like,
Edgy.
yeah, because I feel like Chromacopia, and this might be a controversial take, was fucking boring. I don't know if I'm alone in that, but I can only really like. I feel like a lot of it was forgettable.
Yeah, I see why you would
He
think
calls
that.
Brat a 10.
It is it's a
You
great
need
album.
that piece of-
really,
There
really
you go.
enjoyed it. I can't remember the last half of the Tyler album.
That's crazy. That's just an outrageous
Well,
statement.
the last
It's-
half is probably the best half, in
Yeah.
my opinion. You've got Like Him. You've
Okay,
got
I remember that.
Balloon.
Yeah, that's the shit one. No, wait, no.
No, Balloon with Don't
Yeah, it's
You.
the one that you say was shit.
Yeah, it's the one
Balloon
that has
the
the
silly
really,
one.
Really?
Yeah, it's the one that has the really.
I mean,
fucking
when I
bad.
was listening to that in Henry's living room, and and we were listening to Like Him, we all sat there like this, like on
Yeah.
the sofa, like nearly crying, and then
It's actually
I was
really out of
thinking,
place.
are you good? What the fuck? Like, I thought, what was it? Thought I Was Dead.
Fuck, maybe it's the first half.
First half, St. Chroma, Noid,
Sticky.
Sticky. You can't make this point anymore. Here we go.
You need to re-listen to the album.
No,
Hey, I listened to it twice. That's enough.
Listen to it a third time, and you'll get what we're saying.
It
like.
took me Sticky a good few listens to re-like it.
It took me Balloon a good few listens. to
No,
like.
Balloon was actually one of my favourites when I first listened. I liked the silliness.
I instantly loved Like Him.
I think everyone did.
But I feel like when Noid came out as a single, that's when I was like, shit, this album's going to be fucking
Yeah.
good.
And then I heard Judge Judy.
Judge
Oh,
Judy
Judge Judy's
goes
so
hard.
good.
That song
It
fucking
goes
sucks.
hard.
It's so
I want
boring.
you-
Because you didn't understand the story until last
I did
week
understand
when
the
explained
story.
it to you.
I still
Yeah.
understand the story. I just think the way he delivers it's boring.
I thought he was pregnant. When I was listening to it, I thought he was talking about, you know, when he's talking about, like, hey, T, yeah. No, there's the girl talking bit.
Yeah.
When I think I've got a baby, I was thinking, are you pregnant? Like, Tyler the Creator, are you good? Or I thought he was actually announcing a pregnancy. Like,
Yeah.
I was thinking, oh shit, like, is he saying? But fuck. But yeah, Chromacopia goes hard.
It is. It's so good.
It goes so hard.
But thing is, I was sceptical to call it my favourite Tyler album because the reasons he buys. I still don't think I would now. But
I
I'm
don't
quite
think it
alone
is.
in my favourite Tyler album.
What's yours?
Because Wolf is my favourite.
Oh,
Tyler
Wolf
album.
goes so... No, I can respect that every day.
And he looks down on me on it
Yeah, I do.
because anything that isn't Igor, he'll piss on.
No,
Really?
Because Eagles are really, really like it's his best album.
I feel like I see that, but I feel like also you have to be you have to know Tyler the Creator, to say that Igor is not his best album. I feel like Igor, obviously, it's a Grammy-winning album. Like I'm not taking.
No,
away
it's
from
like it's
that.
not good. It's a phenomenal.
It's an
album.
amazing album, but I don't think it tops something like the Bastard trilogy. Sorry, but the Bastard trilogy is goated. Bastard, Goblin, and Wolf, in the order of Bastard, Wolf, then Goblin. Perfect.
I feel like I'm having a stroke.
No,
Goblin is shit.
No,
Goblin is
It's
not
fucking
shit, and I'm
awful.
tired of pretending it is. Songs like Golden, songs like Nightmare are
Troncat.
fucking brilliant.
Well, Troncat's on Bastard, I think.
Okay, we've named 3.
No,
Is Troncat on Goblin?
yeah,
Yeah, Troncat.
Yonkers is on Goblin.
But
Yeah.
Igor is like amazing. The story and
Yeah,
the
but
production.
if
and
I'm
everything.
going, I quite want to listen to a Tyler Creator album. I don't know
I mean,
what it
to
is,
be honest-
but I almost never pick Igor.
This, at the start of Igor, so
okay.
fucking, probably one of the best intro to any album.
Remember, keep it under 7 seconds.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Just 4, it's all good. But yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just something about Wolf that I always gravitated towards, and I don't like that Bastard isn't on Spotify because I used to bump it so hard on Amazon Music. But yeah,
I mean,
Chromacopia. I think his last album will be kind of like, you know how they say "sorry, not sorry." Even the music video, it's like all of the different versions of Tyler speaking.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of a preview of whenever his last album, like his Go Home album, will be this like collection.
Yeah.
Of like all of his different sounds, all
I
of his
reckon
different personas he's taken on.
He'll stop at number 10.
You reckon?
He's on 8 now, I think. Is he on 8? Bastard, Goblin, Wolf,
Cherry Bomb,
Cherry Bomb, Flower Boy, Igor.
Call
He's
Me
on
If You Get
7.
Lost.
He's on 7.
No, that's 8. No,
Bastard, Goblin, Wolf, Cherry Bomb,
Igor,
Flower Boy,
Call Me If You Get Lost,
Chromacopia. 8, sorry.
Yeah.
8.
Unless you want to count the estate sale.
Nah,
That's
that's
a
Call Me
a
If You Get
deluxe.
Lost. I reckon he's got 2 more in him.
You
I reckon he's done after that. I reckon he'll
It
just
depends when his
produce-
deal ends. Is he to a label?
Yeah, Sony, I think.
Oh.
He got signed to Sony years ago. He got signed to Sony during Bastard.
Frank Ocean can't have a label. They must be getting real pissed.
Oh, fully. He
Frank,
hasn't
if you're
released
listening,
since,
come
16.
back. Please come
Fully.
home. We miss you.
Fully. I mean, he was at UFC. He
Was
was
he?
at UFC.
He's not dead.
He's not dead, but he was at UFC. He was cheering his boy on.
Maybe he can make an album which is better than Blonde. Fucking hopefully.
Yeah.
I didn't like Blonde as well.
Because you're wrong.
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah, I feel like I know I'm very alone in that. I didn't care for it.
Blonde is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
Leave.
Get out. This is my
Go on.
podcast now.
Fuck off.
Yeah, we're
We've
telling
got a
you
new
to leave.
host.
Yeah.
Piss off.
Hi guys, and
Sitting
welcome
into
to
Tom
the.
He's not real metal, is he?
Hey guys,
Real rock and
it's the
roll.
2 hosts, and today we're joined with Oliver Clay.
Yeah.
How you doing today, Oliver?
Have it.
You're just like him, bastard.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, but yeah, I think. Could you imagine if we see Frank at the Chromacopia tour?
Now that.
I know it's unlike. I think if he appears,
If
it'll
he-
be in like an Atlanta show.
Yeah, 100%. It won't be in London.
But
Fuck.
if he's there for all of them,
Doechii will be in London.
and that'd be great.
Doechii will be. I reckon the people will be London. Looking at the Flognor set list,
Yeah.
I reckon Doechii will be in London. I reckon, obviously you have like Yachty in Paris and all that. Doechii, maybe T-Zone,
Oh please,
maybe
dude,
T-Zone.
I love Tizo so
Maybe
much.
T-Zone because I think he's got set a few London shows in May anyway, so he'll be in London.
Yeah, if I got spare cash, I'd be so
who
down
else-
to go. But
If just Carty comes out of nowhere on Earthquake, honestly, that would be mental.
the crowd will go silent because no one can actually tell you what he says in that verse.
Ain't got money, well.
And for my night, Vino set me off. Vino set me off.
Albert Tyler.
Slime.
Yeah.
Slime. He says that. He does say that.
It's how you know. It's how you said it.
Slime.
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 Yes, sir.
Bullet.
Slime.
I'm here too, guys.
Brah.
Shut eye. Oh, Russ Milligan's come on the
Woody who?
podcast.
Oh, Ross Millions on the fucking Unsettled podcast goes so hard.
Oh, it'd be so fucking.
Has he made a
good.
metal album yet, mate? I don't fucking think so. You got
Sorry,
that part
yeah.
of his resume.
Sorry, guys.
I've made a rock song.
Yeah,
I've made a metal song.
yeah.
I have made a metal
If
song.
you can release that, will you?
Do you have under 10 monthly listeners?
Well, let's have a
If
look.
you
How,
within-
let's have a look how much has gone
If
down
you've
in the
got
past
less
3
than
days.
10 streams today,
Have you ever performed at SX Fest?
Less than 10 streams today. Let's have a look. I'm on today. Oh fuck. 12, 11, 8, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Oh shit, it's actually done really well. Every one of my songs has been played today. I'm very happy with that.
That's sick.
I'm very
At
happy
least
with
5
that.
times.
Yeah. But fucking time goes by. Stream it on all platforms. 6,100 streams.
Come on, guys. Yeah, let's boost that up, please.
Yeah, fully.
And watch out for his next few projects because they're going to be really fucking good.
Yeah.
Right, what haven't we touched on yet?
Me.
We've, tou-
Oh shit!
we've touched on inspiration. We've touched on
Keeaun Jones doing a drum solo.
Keeaun Jones. Yeah, we did Keeaun Jones doing a drum. Well, let's talk about that actually, because you are very musically gifted. What are all the instruments you can play, and why did you decide to play them all?
Okay, so guitar.
Mhm.
True story. I won't name drop anyway. But ex-girlfriend, her dad loves like metal. Just that he's a full-on metalhead. So I was round her granddad's one time, and they had a really nice Strat. I was like, okay. So his dad, oh my god, her dad was like, her dad was like, try and play this. So I quickly grabbed that, keep it plugged in, fuck it, turn it on at the wall.
Yeah, I'm just going to pass you the guitar.
Yeah, there you go. So literally, all he done was play this. That is in key. No, it's not. That's not in. He told me to play that.
Right.
Literally, nothing else matters. And he was like, I wasn't playing it like how I'm doing this. playing it like that. I just didn't know what to do. So then, one of my old mates, Ryan, I was in a band for a bit. One of my mates, Ryan, he was my guitarist. He was like, try this on, Keeaun. He gave me a really nice strat, and I was like, okay, right, let's have a look. And he goes, just try this. I was like, okay. So I went, and he was like, no, just put it down. So then I was like, no, fuck you. So I came to school every day. Like, I would be in here, and I'd just be trying to do like. Just random little like different riffs, and then I was like, oh, what do I do if I make this sound like that? And I was like, that sounds nice. And I was like, oh, just playing random different shit, just learning as I go along. And then I got to a point where I was like, I don't want to just be a fucking guitarist. I don't want to do just that. I don't want to stick to guitar. So I was like, give me a bass. I was like, give me a bass.
Hang on, we're continuing the highlight reel now.
Go on, unplug that. Unplug the in the guitar.
Oh, yeah.
And then just pass it over here. There you go.
We're going for every Keeaun Jones instrument today.
Keeaun Jones instrument. It was like, give me a bass. I was like, give me a bass. I was like, okay. So then I watched a Metallica show. I think it was a Mexico show of them playing For Whom the Bell Tolls.
Yeah.
I was like, how'd you do that? I was like, okay, I can do that. And then I was like, where do you put your finger there? I was like, oh, I'm doing it. That's out. And I kind of just started trying to learn different kind of bass riffs, like the old, like different things that I would see Metallica, like Rob Trujillo playing. And then got to that point, I was like, nah, fuck you. I'm going to play the piano. Right. Let's bring it over.
Hang on, wait, I'll turn this round.
Yeah, here we go.
This is a showcase.
Showcase.
What an uncensored episode.
Right, so
we might actually get more than 2 minutes engagement.
There you go. So I was like, oh hello. So I was like, I'm going to try and play the piano. I still can't play piano, but I would literally, if I see the same number, same letter, I'd just go. And then try and find something that sounds kind of nice with it. Shit like that, just random shit. But the first ever thing I played on piano is. No, it's not there. Ultimate Warrior theme tune, mate.
Oh, sick.
Just start playing that shit. And then I got to a point where I was like, nah, fuck you. I'm going to learn the drums.
And we're moving on.
So then we move over to the drums. And this is, I'd say, personally, and I don't know if you agree, this is probably one of my strongest.
I would say so.
I'd say my strongest. So then, Jesus Christ, my snare is off. There you go. So then I'd be sat here and I'd just be like, okay, how do you play the drums? That don't sound right. I'd be like, okay, that sounds right. That sounds right. And then implement the snare. Start trying to do different things with the kick, like trying to time that, because I'm not very coordinated at all. Like, I could just about do this. And then I got to a point where I was like, nah, that's boring. Like, why am I just doing that the whole time? So I was like, let me try and... So I kind of went, fuck it, let's try and do the Phil Collins feel. Like... I haven't got a bang bang, but yeah. And just started learning different shit on the drums. But I feel like drums is one of the things, obviously, with my autism and ADHD, a very big escape for me. Like smashing out some drums, like just like, even if it's like a metal breakdown, like shit like that. I just literally anything around here, I know that I can slap the fuck out of.
Yeah.
Like, I can literally just... like, I can just go as hard as I want, with no repercussions other than breaking the skin. And literally just, like, it was a big escape from a time where I was just a very angry person.
Yeah.
Very angry, too angry. And then that was obviously when I didn't know I had autism or ADHD. And then it got to the point where I was like, okay, I need to find something to channel this anger. So I've done rugby for a bit, played rugby for a while, and I was like, I've only really recently been thinking that's not it. That's not it. And then doing A-level music, being the only person who's coordinated enough to do this in the whole class, I kind of went, okay, I'll play drums, I'll try it. So then they got me doing 11 different songs, trying to learn 11 different songs, like just from memory and just listening to it, because I can't read sheet music either. I can never do that. And then I watched a video by Drumeo of Chad Smith from Chili Peppers playing 30 Seconds to Mars The Kill. And I was like, okay, so I want to try and learn how to play that song. So it's a very hard song to play. It's like, I can't even do it. But even this one, like watching him do that and just know that it's a 3-beat, know that he can just work around that and do what he wants. Like if you were to give me an instrumental without any drums, I could probably make up the drums as I go along and listen to it and be like, oh, hang on, it slows down there, so do you know what I mean? But I feel like just any instrument that I can kind of escape shit from, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Any instrument that I kind of see as like, okay, this is something that works for me with my diagnosis, this is something that I can kind of work around, so why don't I implement that and use it for good? Like I've played in Hector's Love, the drums on Poison Kisses, don't know what's going on here. Drums on Poison Kisses is me playing it in. I literally found a guitar instrumental and put it in there, and then played the drums on Poison Kisses on this drum. And I literally put like fucking shit tons of pillows in the kick to make it sound really nice and everything. And I even put, which is unorthodox sometimes, a pillow inside of the snare, so it made it sound a bit more crispier. And literally just bang, bat. Like it's mad how my brain can just focus and just make something like that.
100%.
Like how I can literally, if I see something that I want to do, if I see something really cool, I'm like, that's cool, I want to do it. Like,
so,
set.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but for most of these instruments, you are just self-taught.
Yeah, every single one of them.
And I think that's fucking impressive.
Every single one of them. Like,
and how long would you say it took per like instrument?
I'd say guitars are the ones that fuck you up the most because it's a lot of finger pain, a lot of grueling process. But to know how to
Censor that. Get that
Censor.
fucking censored.
Yeah, so what was the question? I forgot.
How long did it take to learn each instrument?
Okay, yeah, so say with the guitar, it's a very grueling process, like it fucking like it all cuts in your fingers and everything, right? So I think it took me about 3-4 years to know how to do a few things. Like because I'm very uncoordinated, so I don't really know. Bass, a month. Bass took me a month because all you really do on bass is, and then just move your fingers a little bit. But a simple,
do it with your mum, Riley.
Fucking have it. A simple bass line is literally ba 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 ba, like simple as. Piano, I'd done 3 lessons in primary school, hated it, came here and literally just went, okay, that sounds like that sounds quite nice. That's a chord there. Okay. Oh, how does it go? Oh no, it doesn't sound like. Oh, okay, that's not just experimenting with it. Took me about. Still learning. Still learning since primary. Drums, on the other hand, probably took me. I had a drum set when I was like 5. Like my mum and dad got me a drum set when I was 5. So and then I got rid of it when I was 14. It was a little midget drum set that I was still playing, and then for some reason, and then it got to sixth form, and I was like, okay, I want to start playing drums again.
Yeah.
So I think I'd say from 5 years old all the way to now 17 years old, that's how long it's taken me to learn the fucking drums.
Mad.
It's like it's a bit, yeah, like it's but and I still haven't learned everything. You can't learn anything.
No.
You can't learn everything in anything.
Do you have your sights on any other
Like-
instruments?
Prob-
Are we going to get a trombone
I
sample?
was thinking trumpet.
Yeah.
I'm really thinking trumpet. I know we've got a trumpet here, not in here, but
Yeah.
like in PA. So that's probably something that I'd invest in very much, because obviously going back to how Tyler's my influence. He obviously plays everything himself. He's self-taught in it as well, so he obviously other than like in Sticky with the trombone and everything, but he will give that indication, and he'll be like, okay, this is what I want it to sound like. Plays it, okay, right, do this, like make it better though. Like I'd be like that in a sense.
Yeah.
So trumpet maybe even violin.
Yeah.
Like that'd
That's
be quite
fair.
good.
Is there a song you wish you'd made? A song that's out right now that you just think, I wish I had made that?
Die with a Smile, Bruno
Yeah.
Mars and Lady Gaga.
Who would you have
Every
as your
day.
Lady Gaga, or would you keep it as Lady Gaga?
I'd keep it Lady Gaga.
That's fair.
She yeah, but I like not made but produced. I reckon.
That's fair.
By made, I'd say if I was to say like actually sang on, it'd be like
you wrote it.
it'd be
sang it.
like him
like him
every day, because like both the songs I named are very similar to Paint the Sky,
Yeah,
and I've made Paint the Sky.
yeah, exactly.
So like
you just put it on Paint the Sky.
Yeah.
Or you'd put it on the album.
yeah, 100%. I'd have them 3 songs, be like, okay, this is what I've made. This is going on this album. This is gonna be fucking wicked. It's gonna be a euphoric album. It's gonna be a wicked album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like those were the. I mean, to be honest, like him was an inspiration for Paint the Sky. Die with a Smile hadn't even came out yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, 100%.
I think it's what you said ages ago about that, like that Quedeca inspiration. I've heard a good few of what will eventually be on this album
Yeah.
that you started, and you can hear those inspirations. But not only can you hear how you've like took these inspirations and you've drawn elements, but you can hear how you've made it your own. You hear
Yeah.
how you've made it the sound that you actually want to create. And I think that's really hard, especially for more like newer artists, where it's like it's so easy to go, I want that sound, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I think what, at least in my eyes, really separates you from, as someone who knows so many artists, from so many of them,
Yeah.
is the fact that you don't pigeonhole. You don't go, I'm good at this, so this is what I'm going to do. You go, I'm pretty good at this. How am I at this? How am I at this? Even down to the instrument. It's like, okay, I can write. Now can I play the drums? Can I sing? And you're building such a vast repertoire for yourself. And then, like you said, eventually, you will eventually go, okay, I've found what works best for me.
Yeah.
But you're not going, I'm starting, and I'm starting here, and
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
where I'm going to remain.
I feel like a lot of artists find that one thing that they know they can do, and then you never get anything else. Because
Yeah.
it's just like, I can bang this out and I'm really good at it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you kind of just ignore all the other parts.
Yeah, of course. Like on 25, on my album 25, that was a very genre switching album, because you obviously had things like Invincibility. You had Hand Me Down, that's sadly not even on Spotify or Apple Music
It
anymore.
will come back eventually.
Why did they all get taken down?
Oh, it basically.
Can you disclose this?
No, I can say this is fine. So, the album cover for the original album cover for 25.
Yeah.
I went on Pinterest. I was like, cool album cover. And it came up with this really euphoric album cover. And I was like, okay, this is really sick. So I used that and I just put 25 in this little sun. Turns out it was a Kanye cover that hadn't been released yet. So I got copyrighted for that.
Yeah.
But I think, I don't know who contacted me. Some guy that works with Kanye's label or something that saw it and was like, obviously they've found the photo being used on Spotify or something. They found it somewhere. In my head, I was thinking, so Kanye might have heard my album. But and they were like, yeah, you can't do that. They were like, we're going to take it down. We're going to contact Spotify and take it down. I was like, why? They said, well, you're a small artist. You don't need it up. I was like, fuck you. So then they took it down, and then, well, first of all, it was Hand Me Down that it got taken down because we hadn't paid them for the beat. We should probably do it at some point to release it. And then I was like, fuck it. The album cover for 25 is going to be a black screen with 25 on it. Like, just make it simple.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I say, like on Grinding, on my song Grinding, there's a specific lyric that I wrote. Is this my genre? Man, I don't know, but I'm finding.
Yeah.
Not a fucking clue if I suit that. I might suit it, I might not. But I'm one of them people that say, like, I always look, like, I've done this all my life. I've always looked for someone else's appreciation.
Yeah.
I've always been so, like, against myself, which is not healthy at all, And I still do it, and I've always been so against myself. If I make a song, like, in my head I'm thinking, oh, but they won't like it. Oh, but you won't like it. It's like, okay, no, I won't release it. But I shouldn't do that. Because, and any advice to any artist, like, watching this, right? If you like a song, I'll talk directly to the camera here, okay? Right. If you like a song that you've made, and you really, really, like, you feel a connection to that song, and you think, okay, I've put so much hard work and dedication into this song, this is going to be a banger, but then you think, oh, maybe people won't like it. Fuck what anyone else says. Fuck what they say. You release that song. You release it because, like, at the end of the day, you're not making music for anyone else. You're making music for yourself. You're making music to make for, like, any reason you feel, like, any reason you want. But you're making music because you want to, not because other people want you to, unless you're Frank Ocean. So, so genuinely, if there's something you've made, like, I've made songs, I've told you, I've shown you songs that I've made, and I'll be like, oh, no, people wouldn't like that. Nah, I'm going to release them songs at some point. Yeah. More than likely. I'll fix them up a little bit and release them. Yeah. Like, change a few of the lyrics, but realistically, yeah, 100%. But,
and as someone who does know you personally, I think, I was talking about this earlier with my mum, I think a big thing that I notice about you is you present yourself very the person that you want to be. You're very yourself. But what I've also noticed, you have such an utmost respect for people who you can tell are completely themselves. Like, the people you know that are just present themselves, like, in a similar way to you. It's like they don't really care. And I just know you have such a respect and admiration for that. Like, as an observer, is something I've noticed.
Yeah, I mean, like, my moral is, and I've always lived by this, like, since the day I was born, really. My moral is, if you respect me, then I will show you all the respect in the world. But you also need to respect yourself. Yeah. Like, there's been people in my life that are very, very trying to be who they're not. So, like, and I'll be completely honest, I was one of them people at some point. And I feel like most people have been them people at some point. Like, hanging around with a certain group of people thinking, oh, they don't like what I'm wearing. Oh, I'm not going to wear that today. I'll wear this. Oh, Mum, can I get this tracksuit because they wear that? Yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? So now I've got to the age where I'm like, I really don't care. Yeah. I really don't care. But, like, yeah, like you said, like, if someone comes to me and they're very straightforward, they're very, like, respectful, and they say it how it is, like, I have the utmost respect for a person that can do that. Like, any day. Any day. Like, I don't care who you are. Like, regardless of if you're just a fucking boss man in a corner shop. If you can be yourself towards me, to someone who is, like, still quite closed off, but, like, then I respect you entirely. Entirely.
Anyway, if you could fuck any instrument...
The kick drum!
It'd be loud.
I'll do you know what I'll do?
Muffler.
Yeah. I'll run it through FL. I'll run it through FL Studio.
You would sample the fucked kick drum.
I might do that, you know. Should I do it?
What? No.
And thank you for watching.
So the Royal Rumble's coming up.
Yes.
Yes. Let's get to it.
Here we go. Right.
Okay. We'll go match by match.
There we go.
So, we've got the tag match first. I don't know if it's going to come first, but I'm going to guess so.
We'll say that.
We've got DIY versus the Motor City Machine Guns. Who do we have to win those tag titles?
I think DIY retain. I think it's a bit. They're putting themselves in a bit of a tricky position where I feel like if Guns lose clean, then I think you kind of ruin a bit of their momentum. Yeah. But I feel like they need to keep this DIY story going into WrestleMania.
Yeah.
unless we get them losing the tag titles and then we set up Gargano versus Ciampa.
Maybe.
At Mania.
Oh yeah, I
That'd
didn't
be
even
quite
think
nice.
about that.
That'd be quite nice. I personally believe that Machine Guns will win it,
Mm.
mainly because I don't think it's going to be like a walkover match at all. I reckon it's going to be one of them matches where you'll watch it for the first time, but you won't understand it.
Yeah.
It's one of them matches. So I feel like it's going to be a really, really good match. But I feel like it's going to be one of them things where, like, DIY are on it the whole match,
Yeah.
like really trying to defend their title.
Yeah.
And then you've got Machine Guns just out of nowhere, just hitting something big. And then it's just going to be a massive, like in music, like a massive crescendo at the end of the
Yeah.
match, like 100%. What's your take on it?
Well, I think I like the idea of Johnny versus Ciampa at Mania, and we've definitely got the time to make that a believable blood feud.
Yeah, absolutely.
However, in my head, the narrative that I've seen is it felt this whole SmackDown tag division has been centred not really around the champs as much as Pretty Deadly. It feels like everything keeps going back to they're trying to help DIY and they're costing them. So what I think is going to happen at the Rumble, Pretty Deadly, they're going to keep trying to prove themselves, and they'll come out and they will try and obviously help DIY. And I think it will almost cost them. I think they're going to fuck up, and Mostly Machine Guns are going to like nail something big. But I think DIY are still going to retain, but by the skin of their teeth, and they're like fucking pissed.
Yeah, possibly.
And I think we will see for the tag championships, DIY versus Pretty Deadly at Mania to cement Pretty Deadly as this top tag team. And I think that is probably the best way you can book them right now.
Yeah, I see that. I do see that.
And
really
then but I think it could. I think I would really like either way.
Yeah.
Mostly Machine Guns win. You're building on their momentum,
Yeah, they've got quite a lot of momentum at the moment, haven't they?
Yeah.
Quite a lot.
and they're one of those rare teams. It feels like they can lose, and I won't go. Well, that's fucking it then.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
they can lose, and I'd still be behind them as this dominant force.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd like to see them carrying the strap again, but I think because they're so dominant, they don't need it right now. Pretty Deadly, they need that belt to cement themselves as something serious.
They're taking the brunt of HHH, honestly. They are taking the brunt of the attack there.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the one way we dice it, it's going to be really good, and it will lead to a good WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
Every time.
Unless it leads to Elton Prince versus Kit Wilson,
That I'll be really pissed
Nah,
about.
they couldn't.
They
but
couldn't
with
do
Triple
that.
H booking.
Yeah, I don't think he would do it.
No,
I don't think there
I'm
would
less
be.
sure.
There's no point in that. Do you know what I mean? There's
Yeah,
no point.
I don't think either one would come away like a massive single star at all.
Oh,
I
no.
feel like all you do is just
They
go
are
into
perpetual tag
division.
teamers.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can't see fucking Elton Prince versus Roman Reigns.
No,
apparently.
absolutely.
Never.
But yeah, and then the second match, I don't know how I feel about KO versus Cody. I'll start this round. I think KO wins, but I think Cody's gonna. I can't explain it. It's like logically, I think Cody's gonna retain, but if you ask me my prediction, I would say KO's gonna win.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think that looming presence of Randy.
Yeah.
If he's back and he's not returning at the Rumble, if he turns heel, I could see him costing Cody that championship.
Yeah.
And we
Absolutely.
get another KO versus Randy, which would be good. Or we have Randy helping Cody to retain, and then probably Randy heel turn, and we get Randy Cody, which would
Yeah.
also be really good.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think you can dice it a lot of ways, but I don't know. My gut is saying KO, so that's what I'll go for.
Yeah. I feel like they've really put themselves in a weird position with this title picture.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the obvious choice, the obvious matchup that's going to happen is Cody Randy. But they've kept Randy so uninvolved in the story. Him returning, he's going to be a babyface, probably leading into Mania. I don't see Cody losing it.
Yeah.
I think they've done a good job with KO, but I feel like right now KO is, wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah.
He's not gonna win
But
that.
if now isn't the time to pull that trigger again, when is?
Yeah.
That is the thing. But if he wins it, then where do we go? Because we're going to go into heel KO versus face Randy at Mania. And I don't know how I feel about that.
No, not really. No, I mean, to be honest, my personal belief is that Cody's time is up. I feel like he's been. It's kind of just getting boring now. His whole, I've finished the story. I am this. I am that. I'm like, okay, I get it. Leave me alone. Like, let me see someone new. Like, we haven't seen KO as a champion since Universal.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like in this title picture now, realistically, I see KO as my champion. Like, I see him. I see him as a face of the company because he's worked so hard over the years, coming from NXT to then jump ship to WWE with the US feud with Cena.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell from there, like, he was on it. And now I just feel like it's time for a change. Like, I feel like if you don't do it at Rumble, do it at Mania. Like, I feel like it's Kevin's time. To be honest.
Yeah, and the thing is, Cody won't be hurt by losing the belt.
No, but
Like,
also I feel
he's
like
a perpetual main eventer. He's a face of the company.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it would be good. But at the same time, I have actually really been enjoying Cody lately.
yeah.
Like the promo he had last Raw. Did you catch up on Raw?
I did, yeah. That was good.
The promo he had with Punk is one of my favourite
good.
Cody promos.
No, it was good. I just think the whole concept I'm bored of.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
He has been kind of done in. By the
Yeah,
draft.
like he's like, I'm not disrespecting Cody. If Cody Rhodes, if you're watching, I'm sorry.
I know you're a frequent.
yeah.
But I'm not disrespecting him in any way, shape, or form. Like, for his ability, he's like, on the mic, in the ring, whatever. It's just how I think one, it's how he's being booked, and two, how they're showing him as a champion. I feel like he's a very, dare I say it, a Hulk Hogan champion.
Oof.
He's a very like American man, like living the dream, like doing what he can do. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I just don't see the vision anymore. Like, I just feel like his time's up.
I think I will agree his reign's not been the most entertaining. But I'm not one of those like bloody Cody sucks. He's bloody washed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do see what you mean. He hasn't had the most entertaining championship. I've not been going like. But also, is there really a champion right now that I've felt like that for? A lot of these
Not really.
the reigns in general feel quite flat. Gunther is currently our best reign, but I still don't think it's good.
Absolutely not. I feel like they've made him. I feel like this whole kind of storyline of, you know, am I that good? Am I not? You know, that doesn't work when you're the longest reigning IC champion.
Yeah,
Like-
when you spent, this is an actual statistic, 80% of your career as a champion.
Yeah, it makes no sense to do this whole like, am I actually a champion or not? It's just not a line that's worked out for me.
Nah, he is a champion. He's regardless if he's holding the belt, he's a champion.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I see these women's mid cards being fumbled very quickly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Not enough. There's not enough. On SmackDown, who have we had? There is 9 women on SmackDown.
Where's Blair Davenport gone? She needs to be in that contender picture now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was happy for her to go after world championships when debuted. Jade Cargill, I want her for a world champ, but
Yeah, what the fuck is going on with Jade?
She's gone off, isn't she? Like, she's just done.
the only reason Charlotte wouldn't win the Rumble is because they want her to win the mid cards this year to become the first women's Grand Slam.
That's what.
Or
yeah.
no, she might do what she did last time she won the Rumble and go,
What,
I
go
want
for
NXT.
That was.
Or
a
we're
big
not
thing.
NXT, but go for the mid card title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that is a plausibility.
I really don't see her winning the Rumble though. That's the thing. I.
Well, I
from
guess we're
what
on to the
you-
women's Rumble.
Yeah. Yeah. From what you said the other day, Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
She'll come back. She'll win it. I reckon.
I do not see her come when
Really?
she comes back. I think there's way too much. I mean, even on Twitter yesterday when she posted a picture with her kids and was just like, if you need me, I'll be here for a while. I don't see her coming back at Rumble or anytime soon.
Yeah.
But
But I'm just optimistic.
Okay,
I just
I
want it to happen.
Yeah, Alexa Bliss is my front runner. She's staying my front runner. I know that even her being there is pretty unlikely now,
Yeah.
but I ain't going to change that. But if she's not there, I'd probably have. There's a lot of good contenders. Io Sky's a good shout,
Yeah.
Yeah, really good
but
show.
I wouldn't mind Jade at all. But it won't be Jade merely for the fact they're clearly setting up Jade versus Bianca.
It makes the angle makes no sense to me because
No.
you've put it in a place where Jade needs to be the babyface, and you either make Bianca a heel, which doesn't really work 'cause she's so over, or you make Naomi a heel and we do Naomi Jade.
Nobody gives
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
no one gives a
shit
fuck.
about
No one cares.
No one's going, oh my god, I can't wait for WrestleMania.
Yeah, fully.
They've got Naomi versus Jade Cargill.
What is the outcome of that? You've got Naomi.
You've got
who-
Jade Cargill battering Naomi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Naomi's
exactly.
like in the world title picture, yeah, but she's never been credible.
Yeah.
And you've got Jade Cargill, who has been shown to be dominant. And if she beats Naomi, then nothing happens. And if she gets beaten, then you've made her a mid-card.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like WrestleMania, the main event, Gunther versus Cruz del Toro.
Yeah, fully. Like, that's like.
Cruz del Toro's good.
He's good, but he's not. He's
keep
not,
him off.
Yeah, fully.
Like, yeah, no, it's bizarre. But okay, who do you think would win then?
What women's?
Oh yeah.
I fully see Charlotte winning. And I mean, it's not a popular choice. I think Io I think Io either wins the Chamber or the Rumble, but I think they'll save it for the Chamber because it's more of a spectacle. I think it puts her more over the crowd, her in a Chamber.
Io's great in a Chamber.
Exactly, and I just think that the way they've been pulling off this Charlotte having like these promo packages after the Tiffy segments or just before the Tiffy segments, they're so going to do Charlotte Tiffy at Mania.
Yeah.
And if not Charlotte, if Io wins it and Charlotte's not in the Chamber, then who? I don't see who else.
Io in the Chamber always reminds me of that first Elimination Chamber.
Yeah,
with RVD.
I was about to say RVD.
Yeah, like that's every time she's in some form of cage, she's just RVD reincarnated, even though he's not dead.
Yeah.
Like,
the only issue with Io is winning. I don't see her beating the champions.
No.
I don't see Io going over Rhea, and I don't see Io really going. I kind of see going over Tiffy.
I see it with Tiff.
I feel like Tiffy is in this. Tiffy's reign now needs to cement her as main eventer.
Yeah.
Rhea Ripley can lose this title at Mania, and it changes nothing to her.
I think it's curious to keep Tiff heel.
Yes, it's really weird.
Turning on Nia Jax, who is a heel, and then winning the championship, everyone loves you, and you're still a heel, is a bit, what are you doing here?
Yeah. What I can only think is they'll do Charlotte face rather than Charlotte
But
heel.
it doesn't work. We tried it so many times. Charlotte does not work as a face because people don't like her like that.
She turns into like I'm so in love with you guys. You're amazing. And then like 10 days later, she's like, I didn't need you anyway because they know that they fucked up.
Yeah,
Because,
she does the same thing.
straight
It's like
up.
the Big Show. It's like, oh, he's trying to kill.
Yeah, fully like knocks over AJ Lee and just like balls.
That's something that I wasn't even going to think about, that I thought about for the first time today. What the fuck if AJ Lee shows up at the Women's Rumble? I've not thought about this.
She's been training.
Yeah.
She's been training. Obviously,
How long has
Punk's
she
there.
been training, though?
Oh, ages.
Exactly.
Ages. Like, Punk, when he was in AEW, posted a photo of AJ in the ring, like, getting ready. Like, it's got to happen. Soon, at least. If not this year, next year.
I just think it's weird that in all this hype, I've not seen anyone mention it till today.
Yeah.
Because usually that's every year, the Rumble. It's AJ Lee is so coming back, guys.
Maybe the fact that no one is mentioning it is an indication.
True. But I'm at the stage, I kind of wish I didn't see anything about it.
Yeah.
Because, like, if I had... Holy shit, I didn't even think about that. I wouldn't
I feel like
you wouldn't have known. I don't think you can tell me a thing. Like...
Go on.
I feel like, though, with... whoever wins the Rumble, whoever wins the Chamber, there is that history with those champions. Because they've been around. AJ Lee, when she comes back, she has no history with basically anyone on this female roster like, at all.
No, there's no one that was in that era. Was there?
But that's good.
Naomi.
That plays to her advantage in a lot of ways because they're fresh feuds.
That is true. It's like what Vince done when AJ Styles came to WWE. Because obviously Vince was like, I really wanted you in like 06, 07. So he was doing all of the feuds that they would have done now. So like, I mean, Randy, Cena, Taker, like Lesnar, like all of these feuds. Like, I feel like that's what would happen with AJ Lee. Like, obviously, I feel like Paul Levesque would be like, she's like, say, I don't know, like Tiffy or something, right? You'd be really good against AJ Lee. Let's bring her back at the Rumble. That's something Paul Levesque would do. Let's be real.
Yeah,
that's something he would do. He would want to do the same as Vince and have that dream matches.
Yeah,
that's what he's doing. I reckon.
Do we think AJ comes back this year?
I reckon so. Maybe. I don't know. I actually don't know. She's been training for bloodies. Like, she's been training for ages now. She's in the ring, ready. She's getting ready.
I've realised the confusion in my question. I meant AJ Styles.
You mug. AJ, no, he's injured, isn't he?
I think no, but like ever. I think he might actually be done.
You think?
And it's real shit to say it.
Yeah.
But I think he's actually in a pack now.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if your send out match is that match versus I know it's like he finished it at Clash of the Castle.
Yeah,
but I feel like just that last feud to be for a world championship and that match at Backlash. If he had stopped it there and actually retired the next Raw, then I think we can say that is if that is a nice ending.
Yeah, I mean either that or he does an indie run to finish it off. I reckon that'd be cool. I reckon he goes to everywhere he's been.
Yeah,
that would be nice. Like if he goes, hello, if he went in chronological order, say, so he goes like TNA, and then goes to New Japan, goes to Ring of Honor, like all these different places that he's wrestled. I reckon it'd be wicked. Like if he'd done that.
Yeah.
But I just don't see it happening. I feel like he's done.
Yeah, speaking of TNA, we could definitely get some good surprise entrants from there.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a Nemeth, give me a Hendry.
Yeah, give me a Hardy maybe.
Yeah.
Give me a Hardy.
Thing is, if you could take one TNA, one Indie, or one AEW for the Rumble, who are you taking?
Okay. TNA. I'm saying Nemeth every day.
Over Hendry?
Over Hendry. Hendry's been in NXT. Henry's there. I know he's there. He will more than likely be
That's
in the
true.
Rumble. Nemeth as a surprise would be wicked. Indy. I actually don't know. I'm split between. I mean,
I know exactly what I'd take for Indy.
Ricky Starks.
No, he's still AEW.
Ricky
technically.
Starks. I mean, yeah, but you take Ricky Starks for AEW though. wouldn't you?
100. I
Yeah.
fucking love Ricky Starks.
Yeah, I mean for AEW, I'd probably like someone like Mox. I
Dude,
want Mox
yeah,
back.
that's a shout.
Mox back. Indy, Cardona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The three musketeers of you've been fucked over by the WWE.
Yeah, no, for me, it would be TNA, gimme Nemeth. I do kind of agree.
Yeah.
Then gimme Cardona, because he's the indie god. Who else do you want? And then Ricky Starks, because holy shit, please put Ricky Starks in the WWE.
Yeah.
There's so many good feuds.
Yeah, fully.
He's such a good mic worker.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Like, put him, Ricky Starks and Cody Face, that's going to cook.
But you know exactly what fucking Triple H is going to do. You look like The Rock. But also, you're Latina. LWO, that's what he'll do.
But Paul, I'm not. I'm mixed. LWO.
That's what he's gonna do. And he'll be like, you look like The Rock. Put you with Cody. Oh look, it's Cody versus Rock. Oh, that's so funny. Haha. Shut up. Leave me alone.
Paul, you're a real good booker, but holy shit. Please.
You know what? Just pretend that kick drop right there is his head.
We just need less factions for no reason.
Yes.
There's so many. I loved it when it was just like, even though I wasn't alive, but just Evolution, and like, or even like the Ministry and them like that was literally just one faction.
I mean, I remember seeing Bruno Sammartino.
Oh
in his
yeah,
reign.
back in the day.
God, that was Bob Backlund.
Oh, the Nation of Domination. We should bring that back.
Do you know what? It's a shout, to be fair.
Yeah, actually no, that one doesn't work. 'Cause I'd love to see the Nation back. Are any
Yeah.
of them dead? Is Farouk dead?
Farouk, shall I search it up? Let's have
I
a
think
look.
he is.
No, he's
Siri.
not dead. Damn.
Is Farouk dead? Is Farouk dead? Is Farouk dead? Cunt!
Yeah, he's dead. We get no service in this place, honestly.
Hang on, if it thinks it's connected to my headphones, how do I explain that it's not?
I'll keep
But your
him up
headphones
to date. TNA, give me Hendry just for the entrance.
Yeah.
Do we count? Can we count Alistair Black coming back from AEW?
Yeah.
He's off contract.
Malaka. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
That's a shout, to be fair.
yeah, he'll definitely go. But he's I think he's off contract.
He died 1958. What?
What the fuck?
Oh, he was born
He
in
was born in the...
1958.
Oh, my...
You know what? Who cares? If you're dead, rest in peace, bro. If you're not, come on the pod.
I don't think we'll get Nick Nemeth come back because I feel like
Too soon.
Yeah, and it's a bit that thing of like the
Yeah.
crowd will want Dolph Ziggler, and it's that thing of like if you come back at the Rumble,
You'll be
you're
Dolph.
just.
I
Dolph.
think he should come back as Nick, but he should come back with Here to Show the World. I think that's.
I mean,
a
I
good
like
balance.
Wildman, but, like, that's a shout, yeah.
Yeah.
Or I am perfection.
Oh yeah, dude, that retro theme will go so
Holy
hard.
fuck.
Damn.
Bring back Bobby Roode,
Oh god, yeah.
please.
Yeah, where is he at now?
He's
He's just
backstage.
backstage.
He's just
Is
like
he just chilling?
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
pretty
He was like, I can wrestle, I just don't really want to. I'm
Yeah.
just going to chill backstage.
Go back to TNA at least. He's done really well in TNA.
True.
Do you know what's funny though? I saw a photo the other day. It was Triple H booking, and it was TNA. It was LA Knight, Drew McIntyre, and Tangaloa in their little faction in TNA. And I was in Impact. I was thinking that's something. Triple
Nah,
H
that
should
would
do.
never happen. Mixed race tag team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
no, not happening.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shout. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Men's Rumble, and then maybe we'll talk a bit more about music, so I don't get my head cut off.
Yeah.
Okay. Who do we think will win the Rumble? And
No,
who
go
do
on.
we think
Say
will
your
runner up?
prediction. Go on, give us your prediction.
Right. I'm sticking with this prediction because I believe it wholeheartedly. Give me Bron fucking Breakker.
No.
I know it's out there, but I wholeheartedly believe.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Absolutely
I don't
not,
think.
no.
I don't. I personally, as much as I would love that, just won't happen
No,
ever.
It's not.
Well, not ever. Not ever. Yeah, not ever.
You don't think
but-
Braun will ever win the Rumble?
No, he's never doing it. Never going to Mania.
God, just put him in the LWO and call it a day.
Yeah,
Perpetual tag teamer.
I mean, I reckon. I'm not going to say Cena because Cena won't even win. He won't win Rumble. He won't win Chamber.
You don't think? You don't think he gets a world title shot at Mania?
I reckon. I think he will, but I think it'll be some random fucked up way that he'll do it. But I think maybe I want to see Punk. I want to see Punk.
That is the favourite.
I want maybe Punk. Maybe I don't know. Logan Paul.
I actually wouldn't hate it.
To be honest, yeah, no, he's been really
Give me
good.
Logan Paul versus Gunther.
His resume is crazy. Crazy. Fucking like Roman Reigns
Yeah.
as a starter, like just there.
Exactly.
Mental.
Because everyone hates it so much, but that's why I'd almost get behind it.
Yeah.
Because the match would be a classic. There is no two ways about that.
I'm happy he's posting his vlogs back though.
Yeah.
His fucking backstage vlogs.
I don't want
truth.
Yeah, I don't want him to win, but if he did, I'd be okay with it. Because there are so many top stars that could win. Having a curveball is fine.
Yeah.
Wait. Have we just had Logan Paul to win the Rumble?
Yeah.
Or am I fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
That's
doing
what
it.
we've been talking about.
Let me the fuck out of here. What?
No, I'm not saying I want him to win.
And
but
that's
if he
been
did,
Unset the
I'd be okay.
podcast. Yeah.
Absolutely the fuck not.
I mean, or even maybe a Vince McMahon comes down,
Tears his quads.
tears his quads. No. And Batista and Cena are just in the ring again. Batista comes back, skinny as a motherfucker.
Maybe Ryback. I'd like Ryback to win the Rumble.
Chris Danger. not the real Chris Danger.
Give me Santi Zap. Give me Tom Omega.
Yeah.
We need to...
Give me Brian Price.
Give me
Give
Brian
me
Price.
BTW Spotlight on YouTube Sunday. Ooh.
Yeah, Tempest of BTW Spotlight,
it'll be out
which
now.
you can find on YouTube.
Yeah, you can find that up now.
We really need to bring back triple threat title matches at Mania. I don't remember how showing my inexperience. How the fuck did we get the triple threat at 30? We got Daniel Bryan.
Oh,
Yeah,
because
so-
because
Batista won the Rumble.
So it was because they obviously wanted everyone wanted Daniel Bryan to win the Rumble.
yeah.
Batista won the Rumble, and everyone was still behind Daniel Bryan against the Authority.
yeah,
and all
because
that.
Batista was meant to be the face, and they
Yeah,
turned him
and
heel
they
because they just
completely-
wanted Bryan so
Yeah.
much.
So
Yeah.
then Triple H was like, "Well, I want to be in the triple threat," and Daniel Bryan was like, "Well, no, I do." So then they had this massive thing going, okay, then fuck it. Let's have a match at Mania. Whoever wins in that match can be in the triple threat. So they had their match at the start of Mania. Daniel won, fucked his shoulder, and then still won at Mania.
And then relinquished the
And
belt.
then relinquished it, like a month later, not even that.
We need to do... Because I could really see we do Cody, KO, and Randy for the title
I
at
see
Mania.
that. I see that.
I'd be completely okay with that, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, WrestleMania triple threats just cook so... I mean, you look at Gunther, Drew, Sheamus. You look at, dare I say it, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Benoit at 20.
Yeah,
it's a
that
good
was
match. It's a
fucking
good match, yeah.
phenomenal.
Yeah, he killed his wife.
Yeah.
Like,
Didn't affect his in-ring.
no, of course not.
But yeah, no, that match was phenomenal. Yeah, I'd be all for a triple threat.
Yeah.
I think I'm really annoyed at Braun currently because I'll explain why I want him to win the Rumble. But the issue is, no, because the issue is I want him to look strong, but there's so many people I want to win the Intercontinental right now
Yeah.
because I'm
Well,
fine-
like who?
like your Sheamus, like your John Cena, like your Jay,
Sheamus, yeah.
like all three of them. If they won the Intercontinental, I'd be so behind it.
Sorry, can I just say,
Fuck.
Sheamus is like one of my favourites ever. He's so
Yeah.
underrated. So
Yeah.
underrated.
But I don't want any of it to be at the cost of Braun. So
No.
the only way I'd be happy with it is if he immediately went to the world title picture, which I don't see happening in the state we're in right now.
No, I think that will change your mind on the road to WrestleMania. Because I think the WrestleMania I see match is triple threat, Braun, Sheamus, Penta.
Yeah,
That is what I see. And I think Braun... I don't think Sheamus gets it. I feel Penta will get it, and then he loses it at Clash of the Castle to Sheamus.
You reckon?
And then we get Sheamus...
But
Cena,
Clash of the Castle's in
SummerSlam.
France this year, so it's not exactly a hometown.
No, it's
turf.
not. I think... is it?
Oh,
I feel
no,
like
yeah,
they're
it's
going-
Clash at France.
Yeah, but it's Clash at Paris. I feel like that's happening in like August, isn't
yeah,
it?
Clash of Paris, yeah.
Yeah, Clash
Is,
at Paris.
is it happening? I feel like it's not happening. It's got the same name. It's not happening at the same time.
Shall I have a look?
I don't think there's a Clash of the Castle and a Clash because it's the exact same font, same
No,
everything.
it's not. It's not. There's not going to be a Clash at the Castle.
No.
It is. This is Clash at the Castle. Right.
Sheamus is never winning that belt then.
No.
No.
But yeah, because like this is my very out there opinion.
That's
Like,
not even
explain.
gonna lie, I can't even see it.
But yeah, I want Braun keep the Intercontinental, win the Rumble, as Intercontinental Champion. Yeah, no, just stick with me. Then Rumble beats Gunther, okay, gets the World Heavyweight. He's a double champ. And then at SummerSlam, or later down the line, John Cena's like, all right, prick, I've got 2 things left to do with my career. Become a Grand Slam and get number 17.
It's a shout,
and you have both.
That's a
and
shout.
have Cena win them.
That's a
both
shout.
in one night. It would be a massive moment.
That's
a
a big
2-night
shout.
SummerSlam
Big
to
shout.
close it out.
Big shout.
I think you don't get better than that.
Big shout.
But mid-card and world titles, double champ, it just doesn't work.
Well, good
you're,
thing.
You're going to lead into such a...
But Cena's fucking off, so they're going to get relinquished anyway. So it doesn't really help the division. Like, it doesn't hurt the division very much.
Yeah.
So I do think it would be a decent shout, which is
Yeah.
why I'm going to go with Braun, even though I know it's far-fetched.
Yeah. This whole Cena retirement tour's been kind of shit. He's not showed
He's
up.
not filming a movie.
Has he?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I thought this whole thing was like,
He's
okay, I've
here
got a year
back.
just to do wrestling.
No, but he's still doing all the dates he said he's going to do.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same number, they're just later in the year, which I prefer, because we're going to get more Cena in the later dates.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, okay. What was your Rumble prediction?
My Rumble, to win, I feel like it's either got to be... I feel like you could go Randy,
Yeah, that's a good shout.
and then you've got these two, like, really... You either go Randy, Punk, or Drew.
I don't see Drew. Personally, I don't see Drew.
I wouldn't
feel
mind
like-
Drew, but it won't be Drew.
Yeah.
Maybe next year, because I feel like Drew's been such a full man this entire year. He's gonna get his comeuppance, and it will be. I think it's gonna be a Rumble win.
Yeah, I do see that, but not this year, maybe.
I think Punk Cody would cook. You've got these 2 baby faces who are so like Punk could turn heel tomorrow, and he would still be the most over person in the company.
Yeah.
Like you create, and if Cody turns heel and we go in, heel Cody face Punk, that is still like an
Heel
incredible
Cody
match.
is something I actually want to see.
This, this Mad King storyline that we're building, it's going to be so good.
This Mad King storyline, which was brought up in a Santi episode.
Yeah, it was. No, it was. And I will admit, I've taken it from a Santi Zap thing. But, okay, he didn't invent the archetype of a Mad King thing. But that is exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
And I think it's really good.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, right?
Yeah.
Fuck all our Rumble predictions. All we need to do is watch a Murph's video,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
Because how many times has he predicted shit that's going to happen? By the
Not
way?
fully.
Like he just know. Maybe he's working for WWE. You never know.
My issue is, right,
That's why
I
he's in
watch
so
a
many-
Murph's video and I go, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
That's so going to happen.
And then just-
And then it's nowhere near.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, I've really sold myself that random dream.
Yeah.
No, hang on. Yeah, but I do think it's about time to get to those closer 2 questions. So I'll kick it off with the staple since episode 2. What is the best sandwich?
Oh. Okay, so people hate me when I say this.
We've had worse.
Prawn and mayo.
That's not outrageous. That's not crazy to say that.
Prawn and mayo with some lettuce in there is goated.
Could be worse.
Goated.
I actually think that's a
Maybe
respectable
some
choice.
tomatoes as well. Salt and pepper. No, not salt. Pepper. Bit of pepper in there. Yeah, salted.
They're quite nice. They're quite inoffensive sandwiches. And you know what? I think, prawns are crazy. It seems a crazy take, but when you think you're in a summer, it's on a little platter. It's on those
There you
tin
go.
platters. They're
Yeah.
cut into triangles, and they hit so different.
If you see me upstairs, right, if I've gone to Co-op, I've got a prawn sandwich.
This cost £3.50.
Yeah, I've got a prawn sandwich. I've got barbecue beef, hula hoops, and a strawberry and banana milkshake. Fucking smoothie.
Yeah.
That's my meal.
That's a great meal.
Yeah, fully.
And the other closure question is, what's the other closure question?
The band one.
The fuck is the band one?
Okay.
No, this doesn't really apply because.
What?
I've
No.
been in a band.
Oh, the band one.
The band one.
Right, if you can make a band.
Oh shit. Okay.
Right,
Don't forget the rules.
Right, the rules are you need a singer, a guitarist, a bassist, a drummer. They can be anyone, dead, alive,
Can I be one of them?
if you want.
Okay.
Okay.
They don't have to be a musician.
Right.
What would your band be?
Hang on, wait, you did miss a few
For
rules.
fuck's sake.
Right, let me do the whole
Complicated
shtick.
fucking question ever.
I've not done this in a while, so I don't know. Okay, I'm going to ask you to make a band. Okay. Now, you can have as many or as few people as you want in a band, as long as you've got the key fundamentals of a singer, a drummer, a guitarist, and a bassist. You can pick anyone, dead or alive. They will be alive when they're performing unless you specifically request them not to be. You can be in the band, but you don't have to be. Go.
Okay. Right. So, John Bonham on the drums
Okay.
every day. He is Led Zeppelin, one of my favourite bands ever. Bonham on the drums. Okay. It is John Bonham, isn't it?
Yes.
I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
It is John. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, John.
Bonham on
Yeah.
the drums. Bonham on the
Yes.
drums. Okay. Bonham on the drums. On the bass.
Good old John Bon Jovi, eh?
Bass would be what's his face from Kiss.
The tongue guy.
Yep, him. The tongue guy from Kiss.
Penta, yeah.
Penta El Zero Mieta.
Him, he's fucking mental. He's amazing. It'll be between.
Does he still have the makeup on though?
Yeah. It'll be between him and Jason Newsted from Metallica. It'll be between them two because he's really good as well. On the guitar, I would have to say Van Halen, but not old Van Halen. Wolfgang.
That is so real.
Wolfgang Van
Halen. As someone who's seen him live like 3 times,
He's
fucking unreal.
immense.
Mammoth WVH is such a good band.
Yeah, fully. And then I'm going to have a few vocalists.
I think I picked Miles Kennedy.
Did you? I'm going to have a few vocalists, okay? I'm going to have 2 vocalists. My first vocalist would be the man himself, Cody Rhodes.
Cody.
I'm joking. No, probably, I don't know. It'll probably be someone like... I don't want to be fucking weird, but James Hetfield. I'd have the hair, only because of his gravelly voice, like the here I am, like all of that. I love it. I love James. Like he's good. Yeah, exactly like that.
Don't sing for too long, we'll get copyright strike.
Yeah, there you go.
He will have us.
Yeah, fully. And then my other vocalist, a shout, but not a bad shout, which is like going away from rock and everything, right? I would have. Oh my god, Billie Eilish. There you go, Billie Eilish.
That's actually a really good shout.
Yeah,
Billie Eilish, because I feel like in a metal band, not metal band, but in a rock band,
I should be backing, not another lead.
Yeah. Billie would go so hard. She would be sick.
The only thing I'd say about Billie is I think she's incredible at what she does. Like, there's no denying that.
Yeah.
But she's not explored enough out of that niche she makes for me to go, yeah, she'd be really good.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest,
setting.
I mean, all we really need to do is like fucking get a Metallica song up or something, and then just switch James Hetfield's vocals with AI Billie Eilish, and then see how it sounds. Here I am.
Master of puppets.
Yeah, and then I mean, to be honest, I might add a keyboard player in
Chris Jones.
I was actually going to say Justin Archer. Genuinely, because I've heard him on the keys, and like he plays shit. But if it's like a song, if I was to make a song where it's literally like one note played over and over again, like Mr. Bean at the Grammys, right? No, not at the Grammys. Where was he when he played with the orchestra? I think it was the Olympics. And he just played one note over and over again. It'd be Justin Archer. From the
You don't have to have a keyboard player.
No, I do, and it's Justin Archer. And then my fangirls would be you two and Riley Archer.
Yes.
And then last one. Okay, this. No one thinks about this when making a band. Okay.
Producer.
Yeah. My mixer and my producer. Okay. Would be Quincy Jones. If you haven't heard of Quincy Jones, he was Michael Jackson's producer and mixer, and he'd done quite a lot around. And he sadly passed away 2024, but he was genuinely, I think it was 2024. He's genuinely like Beat It, Man in the Mirror, all the classic Michael Jackson songs. He mixed and produced majority of them. Quincy Jones is a fucking goat, and I will stand by that. To the day I die, honestly.
I think that's understandable.
But yeah, that's my dream band, and I'll be one of the fangirls. I'll be like, yay! I'll be their manager.
You'll manage. You'll announce them.
Yeah, there you go. I'll be the Tom Omega.
Entering the stage.
I'll be the Tom Omega.
The Tom Omega. Well, I believe that will bring this episode to a close.
Lovely.
Thank you very much for coming, Keeaun.
Thank you very much.
This has been a very, very good episode.
Yes,
I've really enjoyed this.
Is there any last minute things you want to plug or say?
BCW Spotlight on YouTube. That is one
available
thing.
Now. Cool, that Tempest guy, am I right?
Tempest.
God, that call that we've not made yet doesn't appear till 2K27.
And I would also like to plug my music, of course, Keeaun Jones on Spotify and Apple Music and on YouTube. And last thing I'd like to plug is my Instagram.
Which will be linked below, by the way.
Linked below. Please follow me on Instagram. You will have loads of different music updates and shit that I get on with in my day-to-day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you very much for listening. Keep up to date with the Uncntrdpodcast podcast and Keeaun Jones. Look out for I Am Here by Keeaun Jones and Riley Jones featuring Aidan Cheltenham, which will probably be out by the time this releases.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
100%.
Unless it's going to get delayed to like the end of next year.
Yeah. It's really good. Here's a preview. It's going to be 2 seconds. I'm gonna play 2 seconds. Isn't that wicked?
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here. Okay. Thank you very much for listening, and we will catch you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.